It's a cat kind of day, isn't it? Hi. They've been following me around all morning. And this one's got my allergies on high alert. Hi everyone. This is back from Beck's Bin. This is Flosstube number 15. It's July 9th, 2024. Today is going to be a kitty cat day. I keep trying really hard to start my video, and somebody here needs a lot of attention today. Hey, get out of there. That's not for you. I haven't thanked you guys in quite a while, I don't think. So I want to do the whole, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before and you are torturing yourself with my presence again, thank you, thank you. Today, I want to go over some stuff. I went to a retreat with Annabella's. I'm going to do a Midsummer little retreat with Lindy Stitches and some others. So I'll talk about those, and if you haven't heard of it, I'll describe it to you and link it below. Oh, I was trying to read my notes, but somebody said no reading notes. I'm just going to show you some projects I've been working on and some stuff I got, of course, because, we're Beck's Bin. And what's in my bin today? I have a whole box of stuff, actually, a whole bin full of stuff. I'm going to go over some people I met, a couple hashtag sell things that are going. There's all kinds of stuff going on. All kinds of stuff. Today is gloomy. It's very gloomy and raining. I got another ring light, or an actual first ring light. My other one was just this little rectangle thing. But I have a ring light I'm trying out. I got it at one of my sales. I got some cool lights this last sale I did. So maybe the lighting will be better. We'll see. What else? Oh, and I won something. I've won a couple things from Stitching with the Housewives before, from Chelsea and Priscilla. And a lot of the times the things come from either their patterns or stuff that they get through Fat Quarter Shop. So this time I want something from Fat Quarter Shop. So I will show you what I got. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to go over that. I have probably about 6 projects to show you, maybe. And then the rest will be stuff that I'm going to start. Some stuff I bought. Yeah. I've been really busy. I have a sale coming up this weekend. Tomorrow we're going to finish pricing, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday our sale days, and then Monday we're going to do the clean out. And of course it's going to be like 90 something degrees out. So, and there's an attic, like an attic that you can walk around in, and there's a lot of stuff up there. So it's going to be really hot, and there's no outlet to plug a fan in. So I'm going to have to try to find the longest extension cord on the planet to bring from the first floor up to the attic and see if I can get a fan in a window or something so people can shop a little more comfortably. It's like a sauna up there. I wanted to talk about the retreat. So it was Annabella's summer retreat. We were online all day with each other, and we got a whole bunch of really cool patterns. Some I'll never do, but they're cute. So I saved all of the files and printed a couple. There were 3 main guests. There was the New York Dreamer, who Etsia, and she spent some time with us. And then there was Chrissy from Finally a Farm Girl. She was nice to meet. I liked her quite a bit, and she spent some time, in our little, what do you call them, chat rooms, virtual tables. And then my favorite, the main person there was Misty from Luminous Fiber Arts. We did a smalls exchange. I got a handful of things from Christy, I got Christy. I never myself do any 4th of July stuff. And I got this in time for 4th of July. It's so pretty. She did a really nice job on it. Of course, I got my cat hairs all over it. And then she gave me a needle minder and some floss. It was awesome. I got that. You guys saw what I made for her because I made that bag with her name on it and showed it to you. The one that I cut the zipper and had to redo the zipper. Yeah. And then we got, this is the pattern that we got. It's a Stitcher's Quaker from Misty, Luminous Fiber Arts. And that'll come out next year for everybody. And they sent us ribbon red for our color. This is literally how much I stitched. Ready? Right there. That's how much I did. I'm doing 2 over 2, 1. Oh, wait, that's the back. I think I was starting 2 over 1, and I don't know that I like it. But this is like a pale pink. They sent fabric and this cute little thing and this little floss strap, and enough floss to do the whole project. But I picked this pale pink because, I don't know, I just wanted to try it. I think mainly because I have a lot of her, what do you call it? The violet, the clover, the blue, the red, the berries, the acorns, the gathering ones. I have those. So I'm going to put this one in the center on the wall and then put my gathering ones around it, all in similar frames or the same frames. This is just an idea I have. We all know how ideas go. Mama, what are you doing? You're very needy today, huh? She's very needy today. Usually what I do is I keep her comb around, and then isn't that evil of me when I need a break or I need to get moving and I can't just keep petting her all day? I'll start combing her and she takes off because she doesn't like it. But I don't have the comb here, so. All right. So that is that guy, and I got, I don't know, all of 6 stitches in, and then not even sure if I'm going to do it 2 over 1 or 2 over 2. Because I think this is a 20 count. I think it's 20 count. That's an older one. So I'll do that. What else? Lindy stitches. So she's doing Midsummer stitch on the 19th and 20th. I forget when it starts, like in the evening of the 19th, Friday, and then it goes all the way through Saturday. I think Stephanie and Allison figured it out from Cross Stitch the Globe. They talked about it some, and they said that it would be, if you stayed up overnight, it'd be like 30 something hours that you get to spend with people. Also, the reason they talked about it quite a bit was because they are going to have a host table. They're going to host a table, and sort of the thread gremlins. I don't know if there are others. Maybe there are. I just know that she talked about those couple. Stephanie did. So that's exciting. I would like to converse with the girls. And it was like $8. That's it. You just join up for $8. They liken it to the Jingle Ball, which I did not go to last year, so I'd like to go this year. I signed up for the newsletters so that I get information, so I make sure I get to sign up right away. The difference is there isn't going to be anything for sale. It's mostly going to be just like hang out and stitch on stuff and just a floss talk. So I'm looking forward to that. I was supposed to go to the oddities thing at the McCormick Place in Chicago. It's a 2-day ordeal, Saturday and Sunday. I don't like going there if I don't have to, downtown area. Blech. But it's also going to be on Sunday, so I may take my daughter because they have a taxidermy person there, and it's all oddity stuff. It's like you'll find a lot of gothic stuff there. It's a good place to find some of your darker themed items that you're looking for, and just really cool, interesting. People sell all their wares, and some people are so brilliant when it comes to creating stuff. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the one that a lot of people are going over and showing. It's our the Deadly Aquarium from another one of my faves. And Lola Crow is just brilliant. Amy is brilliant. I love. Oh, I just pulled the thread out. I have loose threads all over the place. So I think we're on like number 5 or 6 as far as exhibits go. I printed up to 4. And I haven't even printed number 5 yet. There's probably more cat hair on this than there are stitches. But this is the whole thing. This is as far as I've gotten. So I want to skip this and move around and go to the other stuff, but my brain is saying don't do that, just finish. But I am having the hardest time with this little section here. Why? We don't know. I keep counting off, up and across by 1 or 2 stitches. I'm off. So I have to keep frogging it, putting stitches in, frogging it. There are a couple in here that don't belong, and I'm leaving them. I don't think you can tell. I really don't. But so far, I'm really liking it. And I am liking my fabric choice. I just dyed it myself and made it a little murky. Some people did some really cool blues. It's nice to see those. Okay, I opened that shade. That might be better. Okay, my next one, Deadly Cell. That was all good. I'm going to show you what I did for #JuneDog. I did do just the tiniest bit more on it. And then I made a little oopsie. And I ripped my thread. Shred my thread. So I'll have to redo this little piece here. But this is how far I've gotten. This is what I call circus peanuts. I dyed this fabric myself. It's an 18 count. Here it is. Cattywampus. And of course, I'm not doing any of the colors that are in it. There's like a lot more colors than what I'm using. I am going with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Black, and then these 3 here. And I think it'll look cool. When I'll get a chance to work on it again, I'm not sure. I hope it is before the next June dog. Because I am enjoying it. I've never done a long dog before. I chose Cattywampus because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anybody talk about it or do it. And it looked like an easy one for me to change the colors, so I chose this one. I bought a few others, but this is the one that I decided to do. And it's not, as far as long dogs go, it's not horribly large. It's 169 by 207 stitches, so I would like to work on that. I also have, okay, for me, they're finishes because I'm doing a couple round robins with people. So I actually finished the parts that I need to do. So that's exciting to me. And I started a sale yesterday or the day before that I was supposed to start the 29th of June because Becca and I are doing, we're doing the winter solstice. It's a Joan Elliott design. It's 138 by 318. And it's so pretty. It's got all kinds of things I love in it. Try to get the glare off so I don't have to take it out of the bag. So I am doing mine on, see? I'm doing mine on a 32 count. It's like a greenish gray Jobelin linen. We wanted to start it on the 29th. This lighting, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. If I move the lights around a little bit, maybe if I put one in front more, it's like I need to get, okay, that's good enough. We're gonna go 6/29 to Christmas since it's the winter solstice. So I want to finish it by Christmas, so that's pretty doable. I have this here is my fabric, and I chose, oops, I chose Blackboard as my color. This is as far as I am. It definitely has, it's gray, but it has some greenish tones to it. Blackboard has a lot of light spots and darker, but you know, it's gray for sure. But again, I see little bits of green. It matched this fabric so well that it was just a no-brainer when I was at the store picking it out. I put it on this cute little, look at this. I got this at the shop too. It was at Tomorrow's Heirlooms. I'm sure I've shown it to you. It's a little black cat, a little bell in the shape of a heart. It's cute. Yeah, so I'm going to do the whole thing in blackboard. And I started about a good week late, but it's okay. It's okay. We're very laid back about it. Besides, Becca's got a lot going on too. She's doing some amazing diamond painting stuff and also other cross stitch things. So we're both busy with lots of projects. So we get it. Then I'm doing, this is one that I can't show you because I just printed out the PDF, so I don't have the cover photo, but I'll attach the picture over here. But Wicked Cat Stitch, Crow Stitcher, Kansas City Stitcher, and Eve from Queen Bee Crafts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and myself. All 5 of us are doing a round robin with these little creatures that I'll show you a picture of. There's 10 of them total. I purchased them. You can purchase them in groups of 5 or singly. So I just bought all 10 because they're adorable. But I did mine on, oh, and at the end of this video, I'll also put a little video on here to show you what the little Miss Chinchilla decided to do. She ate my paper. She ate my paper. I kept stopping her. She ate paper. She's okay, pooping fine, all that. Paper won't hurt her. A little bit anyway. So she was eating my pattern while we were having some playtime. I did this on, it's called Carrot. 30 count. It is a linen. With all the little nubs and crookedness and all that, so. But I liked it. And I changed the colors. I added this color, instead of the called for colors, it's all in hues of grays and black and white. So I changed it. I think it's cute. I definitely switched. I had to do multiple threads, more than the normal. I did 3 on the white. So we'll be mailing this out to each other and everybody will be stitching on them. And mine, I have a really big piece of fabric here, so there's plenty of room, but I want to, Andy from Crow Stitcher had a great idea to do them as ornaments, and I have the black pencil, or the thin tree I bought last year on clearance, so that this year I will have my Halloween tree for the first time ever. I know, first time ever, me, Miss Halloween. I don't know why I never had it before. I always meant to get one and just never did it. So finally I have one, and I'll have ornaments to put on the tree. It's so cute. So that one is mine. There'll be 4 others on there. So I'll show it to you as it gets going, or as it went, when I get it back, and I'll show you my progress on others. Where did I put this in here? Okay. Then another one we started with Serrana, and who else is doing it? Serrana, my next door neighbor, Jess. We got her in on a round robin. Serrana, Jess, myself, and Kansas City Stitcher, Sam, are doing ink circles. I chose this one, Damask Square, because it's doable. And I really like the way you can split it easily, but I chose to split it differently than how this looks. I made a card. So this is the round robin, and we're going to each do a corner. Mine is 34 count linen. I don't know which one it is, but I can tell you it has little bits of greens in it, and I did know what this was called at one time, but I don't anymore, and it's one of my favorites, and yet I have no idea what the name of it is, but I know it's 34 count. And I also had these silks from my one of my estate sales, so I decided to go with the silks for the colors, and this is the fourth or the fifth color. So I chose colors, not white, and this is how, I didn't grab something to put behind. Oh, back. Okay, here, and notice that I used a hoop. I like to stitch in hand, but for this I used a hoop because I wanted to make sure that the stitches were very nice. And you can tell that I used a hoop because I don't iron it. I'll probably iron it for whoever has to stitch on it next. But I decided to do, okay, so the way that I broke it up is I just did the center myself because I had this darker green silk that I actually ran out of, and all I needed to do was like this little piece here, this little piece here, and like one little spot here. Like I took this to my floss folders where they're in order by tones and colors versus number, and I just picked out the one that matched the best. So hopefully the fact that it's cotton, not silk, in a different color, I don't think you really notice it too much, so I'm okay with it. I used 319. And then the rest, I did the flower part in 2 colors of purples, and then this here is in 1 color, and then the rest is the main color that I have the most of. Luckily it went that way, so it went dark to light. And the amount of floss I have, it worked out great. Now, when they get them to stitch on it, I want them to use the same greens for this part, but the flower itself, I have 3 different purple choices, and I think that they should just do whatever they want. So each flower will be possibly the same or different. And then I want us to put our initials on it near there, like anywhere in here or wherever they choose. So that each person's initials are by their work. So it's not exactly split, 4 ways down the center, like in a cross, or it's more corner to corner. But I think it works out good that way. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, so then they'll get these three different choices for the flower in any combination. So we'll be sending that out to each other soon, and. and I will show you my progress on them as I go. They're all, oh my gosh, all of them are really cool. I like ink circles, so none of them are going to be like, okay, they're all going to be awesome, but I will show you those as we go. And as I get them to stitch on, I really hope that I do a good job on other people's work. We'll see. If it's too stressful, I may not do round robins again. I don't know. I just, when I'm stitching for myself, it's like, you know, I fudge here or there, but when you're doing it for somebody else, you want it like as perfect as possible. And seeing as I'm still learning to stitch as far as what, you know, like what I like to stitch, what needles I like to use, what fabric I like to use, how many threads, what kind of thread. Like the silk is gliding like butter through the fabric and I'm really digging it, but as much as I like the floss, I don't want to spend that kind of money on the floss. So it would have to be like a super special project for me to spend a good amount of money on some silk. Only because I just will go bonkers and buy all the silks. I'm doing it with all the variegated or the hand-dyed, you know, Weeks Dye Works and the cotton, the color work. I just buy it. I don't even need the colors. I just want it one of every color. And I need to not do that. Okay. Now, I'm getting closer and closer to a finish on this bookmark for Jill. Oh, I need to write that down when I'm talking about her. Jill, my fiber floozy. We're reading a good book, the I-5 Killer. I was supposed to get through, I listen to books instead of reading them now since, you know, I'm too busy, but I really still like to read. So I'm getting used to listening to books. I am not getting used to the AI part of some books. This book is not AI as far as the voice, but I have a few cozy mysteries, you know, where you get a box set and it's pretty cheap. And it's AI generated voice. So it sounds like a human, but I don't know, the sentence structure is all wrong. So on some of it, like there's not enough emotion in some of the sentences that need a certain emotion in it. You can just hear like, what's connotation? Like, you know, like the connotation is off, if that's the right word I'm using. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I don't care for the AI part. But anyway, I was listening to the I-5 Killer book that we're supposed to be listening to, Ann Rule, and stitching away on my bookmark, and I accidentally finished the whole book. We were supposed to go to 12, and I listened to the whole thing. It was awesome. I'm trying to get this to a spot where I can show it to you. This is one that I had gifted some people from the Murder Puffin. Amanda, oh my gosh, she has some really cute ones. But I'm making this bookmark here for Jill. And I'm really close. I did a little mess here that I had to pull out. And because I was off. But now I'm back on track. So I'll finish this up. This here will probably just be cut off. I started it on that end and then changed my mind and went to the other end. And then I'm not going to send it to her as a bookmark. I'm making something out of this, but I have this and a couple other things to send her. I have some stitchy stuff to send out, like, well, this, and then I have a couple gifts for people. I have something for Kayleen from CCL. And I have, I don't know. So I find things at my state sales that I pay attention, you know, when people are talking and doing their floss tubes, I pay attention to things that they like or they need or they want. And then like their decor around their room and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, so-and-so will want this, so-and-so will want this. So then once I get a little bit together, I don't want to send one thing at a time. So I just am waiting until I get all the little things together and send a care package one time. So I'm getting close to sending these out. And I'm getting close to charting that pattern. I want to sit down and do that now that after this weekend I'll be caught up, and I'm going to chart my pattern for my cowl I made, because I do want to put, I'm going to put my first knit pattern on Ravelry. I've been a member of Ravelry for, I don't know, since it started. I'm like probably in the first 1,000 subscribers. I don't even know. Or people, you know, yeah, I guess subscriber. I've had it a really long time. I only use it for finding patterns or buying patterns. I never use any of the other tools throughout the website, and it's awesome. There's spots on there where people have like, they create like what you do in Facebook Messenger where you create a group. They do that on Ravelry now. I know I'm probably, you guys are like, where have you been? Under a rock? Yeah, I have. I've been under a big rock. But I joined up with a group on there because I want to start knitting a blanket for a baby that was born recent. My boss from Ace, when I worked there, had his first baby, and I'm knitting them a blanket out of this worsted haiku. It's sueño, it's called. It's a nice gauge for a baby blanket, and it's 80% merino wool, so it'll be a nice winter blanket. But their decor is like a sage color, so I'm going to dye this yarn. I think I might try a video on it. I've never dyed yarn before. I've dyed floss once, and I've dyed fabric a couple times, but I'm gonna try my hand at dyeing this sage. So I finished two, really. It's like I finished them because that's all the stitching I'm doing on them. So I feel like I have two finishes for this month. We tell ourselves what we want to make us feel better. Okay, now I might as well show you my finish. My socks, I didn't block the other one, and I don't have them in the little plastic thing. And we're calling it a finish, but I still have to weave in my little end here. But I'm actually finally done with a pair of socks. Look at that. A finished pair. I put it on Instagram and Facebook that I finished. And they actually match. And they're so comfortable. A little pair of socks. I love socks. I love wearing my own hand knit socks around the house when it gets chilly. So I finished those. That I just made up that pattern, but it's not like anything that I made up from scratch. It's something I just had in my head. Everybody does it. It's just a 2x2 rib. Simple toe up. I like toe up socks. Those are my favorite. With a heel and gusset. Heel flap and gusset. That's how I like to knit my socks. I've tried other heels for my higher arch, and just for whatever reason, the German short row heel. Best for me. Okay, now I will show you guys some stuff. The first one I want to go over is, okay, so Annnnnd, Crow Stitcher, and Beck Stitches Everything are doing a hashtag Halloween is a lifestyle, which is pretty much an open-ended. Annnnd says that in their Flosstube. Open-ended sal. It's just, it's Halloween all the time. But I decided the first one that I'm going to do is this here, Tiny Modernist. The Haunted Cuckoo Clock. Okay, I love cuckoo clocks. I have one from one of my estate sales. I just don't have it running. I need to get it running. But there are 4 secret sections. This is part 1, and I'm quite excited to start it. I haven't picked floss. I haven't picked fabric yet, but I am going to join in on that. And then another one is the Thread Gremlins are doing the hashtag bring out your kits. And they're doing vintage kits. So from the sale that I'm doing this weekend, there were some stitchy things there. There were some hoops there too, but I didn't get those. I might go back and kind of take a peek and see if I want any. I have a lot of hoops, and I really don't care to stitch in a hoop usually. If I do, I like this one. I tend to like these. These just are, I don't know what I like so much about it, but I do like them. I like how easy it is to put the project in there. And I don't know what era these are from. I guess I could look it up, but the fact that it's made in Korea versus China tells me that it's probably, you know, older, like at least around 60s or 70s. But that's the hoop I like. But I figured I'd go, Stephanie and Allison from Cross Stitch the Globe just did a Flosstube extra, or maybe it was, yeah, I think it was just an extra. And she was going through all of her hoops and her, you know, the Duchess, Princess, Queen hoops, and which are her favorite, why one is her favorite over another, all that. So if you're interested at all in knowing information about the hoops, you'll want to go check that one out. But I figured I'll go and see what they were in the attic, and they looked like they were in good condition, but I didn't check to see what actual type of hoop they were. They're all wooden, but I didn't check to see what they were. Anyway, I got this Q-snap. You put it together as a rectangle. That was cool. Somebody was just talking about how they like to switch theirs around to make rectangles. So I got that. I thought these were cute. These are finished projects that she did. I don't really want them, so to speak, but I just thought they were cute. Maybe I'll do something with the frames. I'll keep the frames. There was some fabric in there. I never saw this. This is a really deep orange, dark orange. I've never seen that one. I've seen these others before. But I got this fabric. They're all 14 count. There was some floss. Oh, this is so cute. I'll have to show you guys this. That's pearl. Ouch, I found a needle. I I hope it's not rusty. And now I lost the needle. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to stab myself. Darn it. Anyway, this is kind of neat because usually when I do my estate sales and I get stuff out of someone's home where they, you know, they're older, they've passed, the floss that I get is usually the really old floss. These are all brand new. You could tell because of the label being plasticky. But these are all brand new. I am going to stab myself again. I'm trying to find that needle. I don't see it. Oh boy. B5200, 927. I don't know where that needle is. Anyway, I got all this. And then there was a couple of these in there. Some black. Yep, I have no idea where that needle went. It's in one of these. I am going to hurt myself again. I'm sure of it. Darn it. What else is in here? Oh, there are a couple hoops. This one is quite... I did grab a couple. This feels like plastic. This is weird. Stephanie, if you watch this, check this out. It's like a... Maybe I'll send this to you because you don't have one of these for sure. Not that you want to try to use it or not, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. It looks like faux wood, but it's plastic. I'll have to send that to you. Then there's this one. This is, as Allison calls it, There's the screw. And then a metal one with the spring. So I don't really care for these. I will send them off to them if they want them. I'll message them and see if they want them. Just came out pink. Ooh, and I got a nail polish. Sparkly. And the world's tiniest googly eyes. I don't know if you could see them. They're super tiny little googly eyes. Oh, what am I going to use them for? I don't know, but they're so cute. I got some threads and an old pair of scissors that are made in Taiwan. I got some metallic yarn, gold. It's made in Japan. I wonder how this... It's pretty fine, and it doesn't look like it shreds quite easily. Maybe I'll try this one time when it calls for golds. I have this, it says button and buttonhole twist. Belding Cordicelli pure silk twist. I don't know. I just liked the little bobbin. This has, it's a cotton, it's a mercerized cotton, but it has a silk finish to it. It's called Metler. I've not heard of Metler before, but I do like the colors. And I thought it might be interesting to stitch with this. To see what it comes up with. I would think that I'd like to do either a long dog with this or an ink circle. And there's 164 yards, so there's plenty of it. I like it. A cow in a pocket. And then a cat in a pocket that looks like a little fishbowl. This here. I may have this already. There's that and this here. Leisure Arts leaflet. There's another one. I've seen this one before. Then there are Holiday Treasures, it's called. I-O, so off to work I go. This is totally 80s. I have a computer one. The post office one, that one's kind of cool. Christmas Around the World, Book 2. It's got France, Sweden, Switzerland, England, Turkey, Lithuania, Brazil, Spain, Norway, and Canada. How fun. Autumn Holidays. This is from 1982. There's some cute littles in there with the little kitty with the pumpkin. And this one here, I like those cats. They look cute. This little guy. Little bats. This here is called Heads and Tails. It's kind of cute. So it's a two-sided ornament you make. So on one side is the bunny's face, one side is the bunny's bum. Kitty? No. What is that? Yeah, a kitty. A raccoon. Look at the little tail. A piggy. A mouse. We know I'm going to do that one because I love little mice. An elephant. An owl. A sheep. Then the last couple are, this is not cross stitch, but I would love to turn it into cross stitch if it is possible. There's like 3 of these, but it's so cute. So then, oh, and I got this ornament. It's toilet paper. Knowing me and my estate sale things, that is like one of my favorite things to find. So when I do an estate sale, I go in and the first thing I do is I go around and I collect all of the household items that I want to keep and buy before I even start sorting and pricing. And I like, you know, that's how I get all my paper towels, my napkins, my garbage bags, my dish soap, my sponges, like all of that stuff. I just hoard from my sales. So the Christmas ornament that's toilet paper is pretty funny. Plus, when we do our Christmas with our family and we do our grab bag, it's a couple hours process. It's really fun. My aunt and I, she mostly puts it together, but my aunt and I both have our hands in it. We wrap up a whole bunch of different things, like over 100 and something, almost, I don't even know. Definitely over 100 items. And we'll throw in gift cards, like, you know, $5 gift cards here or there, and just weird stuff from around the house, or of course things I get from the estate sales. But she always puts a roll of toilet paper in there, because the first year she did it, she put the roll of toilet paper in there, and I was so happy that I got a roll of toilet paper. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. That's just my thing. Probably comes from my great grandma. You know, she was born in 1910. She was around for the Depression. She's an old Italian lady who came here and broke, worked in a factory, that whole story. And she used to like hoard paper, like paper goods, whenever she could get it. It was just important to her. And she would, if you used a napkin and you didn't get it too dirty, like you ate toast on it, it was just crumbs, she would shake them out and then put the napkin over the paper towel holder so that she could use it again. So I wouldn't do that. I don't go that far, but okay, so hashtag bring on your kits, or bring out your kits. Sorry, hashtag bring out your kits. Go on Instagram and see Thread Gremlins feed. They put together a whole thing for it. It's really cute. All vintage kits, whatever you got. So what did I find? But this thing called Something Special Counted Cross Stitch Bluebirds and Balloons. I don't know when it's from. It was the whole kit. And I'm like, okay, this is the one I'm doing. I just thought this was so cute. This is all there is. It's just this. So I either have to find this now and buy it, or, I mean, it's pretty simple. I could, you know, figure out the pattern from the picture, but there was that. So instead, I might go with this one. This was one of my favorites in this whole pile that I got. Like all the ones that I got, I probably am not keeping any of them except for a couple of the front and back ornaments. But this Calico Critters one is from, let's see when it's from. 1982, if that's vintage enough for you guys. To me, it's not that old because I remember the 80s very well, but to the newer, younger stitchers out there, this is freaking old. And look at, I mean, that's a seal, a cat, wait. Look at a mouse, a cow. This turtle, there's actually a finished project in the house that I'm doing the sale at of the turtle, and it's super cute. So yeah, I think I will be doing a couple of those. Did I say that was a seal? It's a dog. Oh boy. Oh, look at this, and here's a snail. It's kind of a weird looking snail, but it is a snail. Reminds me of an ice cream cone or a strawberry. I think it's adorable. So this is going to be the book I use to do my hashtag bring out your kits. Now technically it's not a kit, so I wonder if it'll be allowed. But I am going to kit it. And I do have old floss and old fabric, so I can make it the way it's supposed to be. Oh, and then I got this cute little it's a pumpkin carriage like for Cinderella. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna use it for like a zipper pull or something cute. I find stuff like this all the time at my sales. All right. I got from Kat from Wicked Wish Crafts. I got some cool stickers. And of course her cool business card. And I'm using one of these already. I don't know which one. I think it was on one of the ones I was showing you. But these you buy, you get two. So you're supposed to keep one and share one. So this is one of the ones I'm sending to Kayleen. I think she's getting, I forgot which one. I think she's getting the sleepy one. So I got those from Wicked Wish Crafts from Kat. And then I ordered some stuff from Nancy, Little Treasures. And I ordered, I'm gonna make crinkling noises because I didn't take that out first. I got a cute little bag just to put some notions in with the Golden Girls. I love me some Betty White. And then I got a free gift in with my stuff. That was nice of her. And it had some stickers. And this cute little matchbook type paper. That's a good idea. Easy to make. To use up some scrap paper. So I got that. And that was from Little Treasures, Nancy. Nancy Caldwell. That'd be on Etsy. And then from Hey Lady Creations, from Amanda, I ordered some stuff. She has, and she might still have it. She has Weeks Dye Works and what you call it. As soon as I get it out, I'll tell you. Classic Color Works floss on sale. I talk about her all the time. I should write it down. I'm working on my project I'm supposed to be doing, Dragonfly. I probably would have gotten a lot further if not made as many mistakes if I would have had something like this. I've never purchased this before. It's a Zweigart 20 count Ada easy count. So it's 10 by 10 little blocks. A lot of you use this. I've never used it for full coverage, so ta-da-ma-da. I'm gonna do it. I bought that because I bought a bunch of floss from her. She's got them on sale for like, I don't know, normally I pay $2 something and they're $1 something. So it's a very decent sale. So I just went down the line and I bought one of everything that I saw. And Classic Color Works. And then she gave me 2 free gifts. I got a needle minder from Hey Lady Creation with some needles on it. And a little pair of snippy snips. I don't know if you guys want me to go over the colors. I guess I can tell you some. I needed this Pelican Gray and didn't have it, so that's cool that I got it now, so I can continue with Bobbin because my cracker, whatever that was that we're doing, I never finished because I didn't have the colors I wanted. So now I have it. Pelican Gray, Tiger's Eye, Tobacco Road, and Stone. Then we have Chickpea, Artichoke, Bullfrog, Twilight. I like that one a lot. I want to say these were like, let's see if it's on here, like $1.40 something. I feel like that's what it was, $1.40 something. Sea foam, Father's Day. Bayberry. Kentucky Bluegrass. I like that one a lot too. And Capri. Eggplant. Berry Splash. Williamsburg. Okay, I don't know. Can you see that one okay? Yeah, that one's a cool one. Coal. And Moon Glow. Those are the Weeks Dye Works ones. Then I have a little pile of Classic Colorworks. Also, like $1.44. 44? That sounds right. Wavy Navy. Toasted Marshmallow. Watley Woodlands. Sunshine Girl. Sunflower. Ruby Slippers. Stormy Night. Spinach. Lunar Eclipse. Old Oak Tree. Fallen Leaves. I know I have a bunch of those. I love Fallen Leaves. Fool's Gold. I don't think I have any of those. Fool's Gold. Frog Legs. Oops. I'm showing you them individually just in case you want to run over and get any. Cloud. Cappuccino. Barn Door. I think I have a couple of Barn Door. Baby Blanket. Oops. That is a very pastel. Reminds me of the Baby Blanket yarn. Blooming Crocus and Auntie D. Auntie D has bluish purple. Oh, you can't. Can you see it? Bluish purple. So now what I'll do is see the ones I really like and go back and buy a couple more of each of those. Now that I see what they look like in person, I don't know how many of these I actually have already, and of course the dye lots are probably different, but it's okay. Yeah. So that was really cool. I don't know if the sale is still going. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check right when I'm done. Maybe you should stop watching and go check. Well, no, I'm almost done. Just stay here, just another minute. Because now I'm going to show you the thing I got. The last thing is from Chelsea and Priscilla from Stitching with the Housewives. I won a big prize. To me, it's a big prize. And like, I think it's so awesome. Kimberly over at Fat Quarter Shop, and these girls, they work so hard, and it's just awesome. So I got this bag. For one, I have these bags. I love these bags. You can stitch on these bags if you want to. And this bag is normally like $15, $17, I think. And it's purple, so I love it. Then inside of the bag, you would think the bag is enough of a winning gift, but there are things in here. It went with the stitch along, the spooky and sweet stitch along that they did. So I won the package deal, and so you get charcoal dyed effects, fabric flare. This is a 14 count. it's available in all different counts, but this one is 14 count, and it's like a, look at that gray. That's pretty cool. And then I got Flosstrumps, pumpkins from It's So Emma. And then I got the Fat Quarter Shop limited edition needle minder, Ghost Witch. When I showed it to some people, they thought the handle was the ghost's mouth frowning. It is not. That little ghost is smiley, smiley. That's just the handle. And then the Spooky and Sweet thread pack. Yes, yes, yes. No. Yes, no. Ah! I can't get it open. I'm fighting this plastic. There we go. People find it gross when you know, use your saliva for things, but especially since COVID, I'm like really weird about people seeing me do that. Like, I'm afraid to use that to like open a bag and then put stuff in the bag and hand it to somebody. Like, never thought of it that way until COVID time, but okay. So you get this here, which is 37.16. Then you get tangerine, and you get Aunt Marie's violet, bean sprout, amethyst, embers. Oh, frog legs. I got another frog legs. Frog legs. Black coffee. Plymouth Rock. Another embers. And snowball. So that is a win for me. I won. How exciting is that? I wish I was like, I wish I could give stuff away like that. Like big items like that. That's awesome. Okay. So that is everything, guys. That is everything. You sat through it all. I didn't do a lot of, I did some talking, but not a lot of update stuff. I don't know. I might go back and edit some stuff in or out. We'll see. The biggest thing is I'm going to finish up working on Jill's bookmark. I need to start my friend Lila's ferret from Cottage Gardens. Little creatures. I need to do that. I have not worked on my Advent calendar for like 2 months. I think I'm supposed to do one every couple weeks. So yeah, I'm behind in the Advent calendar, that free one from Brooks Books. I think that's about it, really. If you guys would like and subscribe, that would be awesome. If you made it to the end of the video, I will do a giveaway, and I'm going to do the giveaway with what I just won, this here piece. I'll share. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool gray. It's showing up pretty true. It is 14 count. I don't know how big of a piece it is, but it's quite large. I don't know if it's a fat quarter. Is that what they call that? I'm not sure. But I will do this as a giveaway. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and then just let me know that you want it. Say yay for gray. Yay for gray. And I will put that in a giveaway for the next video. And that is all, my friends. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Give me that. No, stop eating that. It's Mama's. Can I have it? No, stop. You're eating my... No. That's not helping. You're not helping. What you doing?